ugly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's really well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great run on the overlap here. Raya claims it safe hands. Martinelli. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Merino proves too strong. Tell. And here's Salah, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gabriel. Timber. That's a look and plays it forward. Utogi, and the keeper's got it again. Van der Ven. Romero, aim forwards. Kudus. Rice. And it's Rice. And here's Jesus. Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gabriel, Rice, Saka, Eze, out to the left it goes. Martinelli, and he has been fouled there. Alinea is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Martinelli succumbs to the pressure. It's Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Ven. Long ball looking to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Merino. Rice. Xavi Simons. And the counter is on. Pedro Porro. Merino. Gabriel. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven. Sarr. Kudus. And it's Udogi. Xavi Simons. Eze. Oh, they could break here. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
much defending, but that'll do. And here's Eze. Gently done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Romero. Sarr. Romero driven forward. Saka. Now it's Rice. Rice. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Timber's cross. Reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Saka. Saka! Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mikel Merino, too strong for his opponent there. And it's Eze. Chance here to counter. That's going to go a long way. Simons, Solanke, Tell. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Do have a chance to counter here. Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, and it's played forward. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Saliba. Gabriel Jesus. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Romero forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eze. And here's Jesus. Now then, the ball's come loose.
João Palhinha, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Udogi. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That'll be a corner. Martinelli, he's in a great position here. Chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba, shifted upfield. Calafiori, Martinelli, Xavi Simons, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. Sarr. And here's Solanke. Nice physical challenge. And here's Solanke. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared without complication. And here's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons head out towards the right wing. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xavi Simons aim forwards. And the keeper takes decisive action. That's been won straight back. Raya sends that a long way. Tell. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Martinelli. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. Merino. Moved on forwards. Timber. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Simons. Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. It is a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Eze. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Merino. And here's Eze. Eze! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Eze! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Romero. Van der Ven, nicely aimed pass. Gabriel. Rice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Romero. And it's Raul Palinha. Kudus. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. He's going to be disappointed with that. Martinelli. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's neat. Rice. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
In by Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Sarr. Van der Ven, gently done. And it's Kudus. Udogi. And it's played forward. And they've got a throw. Sarr, now he's got space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mikel Merino gets good distance on it. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Eze. Muscular approach does pay off here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's run loose here. Stick chance! He's got it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Eze. He's well... Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Xavi Simons. Van der Ven. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro. Now it's Tell. Simons. Now it's shot goal! And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Porro, and he's got his cross in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's not going far. Romero. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rice. And it's Timber. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Van der Ven gets it away. Timber's cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gonna beg him.
Now to play for a goal kick. Calmly anticipates. Saliba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kudus. Looking for a decent ball in. Kudus. Shapes to shoot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Udogie makes the interception. Kudus have it back and can go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shots! Oh, they could be caught out here. In by Saka. So what can they make of this? And here's Solanke. Now it's Simons. Kudus spread out to the left. Lobbed in behind. One behind for a goal kick. Proves too strong. Pedro Porro. Merino. 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. Tell. Chance for a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's come loose. Eze. He has a look up. Saka! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saka is offering a right smile there.
Romero. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Udogi. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Decent chance! Kudus. Eze. Saliba. Merino. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Martinelli. Pedro Porro. Van de Beek. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Calafiori, it's a delicate pass. It's come to nothing. Rice. Saliba, Merino, Saliba moves forward, Gabriel Jesus chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply, and back to the keeper they go. Rice, Saka. Out to the right, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Timber proves just a little bit too strong. Kudus shifted upfield. Sarr gently done. Pedro Porro aimed forwards. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Saka, and it's Eze. And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's Baltani's asking for trouble. Just deflected behind for a corner. Sarr getting this one clear. Saka's... Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's had a shot! Danger averted for now. Merino. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Calafiori tries a measured ball. Well, that's well seen too. Vicario, long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Udogi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Merino, Saka, now he's off and running. Saka, now looking to orchestrate a counter, over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Simons, and it's Udogi. Saka. Ball's played through, and played right into his path. Calafiori gets into some space. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Eze. Eze! Martinelli chips it through. Great chance! He's scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van de Ven. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, gently done. Xavi Simons gets flagged offside. Delicate chip through, and he steps in, and that's the end of that. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Eze. Eze caresses it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. Solanke. Looking to break at pace. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. He is through here. It's run loose here. Eze. Eze! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Saka. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Romero. Udogi. And it's Kudus. Tell looking for a runner. In it comes. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Calafiori, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That pass just didn't quite work. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Lovely bit of skill. Timber crosses it in. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Romero. Timber cuts it out. Eze. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. Now it's Eze. Xavi Simons. João Palhinha. Palhinha gently done. And here's Sarr. And it's Udogi. Saka wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Merino. Mikel Merino forwards and with intent. Van de Ven. Udogi. Sarr. Timber. Gabriel, and it's played forward. Merino, that's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli played out to the left flank. Xavi Simons. Romero. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Tell. Xavi Simons. Now it's Kudus. That is a brilliant interception. Eze. Merino. Short changes him with that pass. Tell. Vicious ball here. Saka. Calafiori. Martinelli. Saka. Udogie attempts a clearance. Saka played out towards the right wing. And it's Merino. Timber. Merino. Rice. And here's Eze. Plays it across. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Martinelli, and the shot, it's Gabriel Jesus! And he's heaved it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Martinelli, now here's the delivery. Tell. Udogie. Saar. Van de Ven. Van de Ven, oh, good-looking ball. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Alinea tries to clear. Calafiori. And here's Eze. Saka. Timber. Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kudus. Can he spark a counter here? He's got away. Udogie. Saar. João Palhinha. Played with finesse. Picks it up out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Timber. Saliba shifted upfield. Eze played out to the right. Kudus herring after the ball here. Now it's Solanke. Could move up a gear here. And it's Udogie. Xavi Simons. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saliba. Calafiori. Saliba. Played towards the other side. Timber. Saka. That is lovely. Eze. And here's Martinelli. And the counter is on. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Eze given the lift of his goal. Tell. Probing pass. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Calafiori. Saliba, and he goes cross-field. Timber chasing after it. Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Sarr gets a foot in here. Looking to break at pace. Pedro Porro. Solanke. Xavi Simons. Kudus! And the ball's come loose here. Rice. Gabriel, it's a sharp pass. Udogi cuts out the pass. And here's Solanke. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons. Looking here to chip it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Saka. Tries a deft little ball. Gabriel. Eze. And it's Simons. Rice gets over and intercepts. Timber. Gabriel Jesus. Mikel Merino. Spread out to the left. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tell. Clipped into space. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Timber. Martinelli. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. We expected better, and so did he. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Saka. Saka! Great effort, but no way through. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Van de Ven. Romero. João Palhinha. And he cuts out the supply. Martinelli. Now this could be a chance. It's Timber. Aimed in towards the centre. Udogi is there and he can get that clear. Solanke. And he's managed to get free. And here's Jesus. That's a little off target. And it's come back to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kudus. Clearly not happy with that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kudus played into space. Tell. He is just caressing the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Tell. Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Udogi forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba gently done. And it's Simons. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Great work on the overlap. Get a throw in. Simons. Now it's Solanke. And Solanke! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Merino. Chance here to counter. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Martinelli. Eze. And here's Jesus. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gabriel. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van de Ven. Van de Ven played up towards the front line. Moved on forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Raya sends that a long way. And the pass is intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Sarr. He's shifting through the gears here. Eze! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's going to be another change here. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. keeper's dealt with that. And it's Timber. And that was very necessary. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tell. Romero. Kudus. Udogi forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice. Eze. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. And it's played in. Gabriel getting this one clear. Pedro Porro. Trossard. Lewis Skelly, and it's played forward. Xavi Simons does really well to win the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Raya, one ball by the goalkeeper. Sarr. Trossard. Merino. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rice tries to dink it through. Saka. Rice. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the box.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Played out to the right. Tell looking to get on the end of this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Sarr really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Merino. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis Skelly. Van der Ven, gently done. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. And it's Porro. That is a great pick out. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Eze. Showing good feet. Trossard. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And the ball tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Eze is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Van der Ven. That's been drilled forward, calmly anticipates. Merino. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. The doggy cuts it out. Rice wins the duel this time. And that's been won straight back. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Solanke. Pedro Porro tries a cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka. Out to the right. Thinks one through. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he's going direct. Rice with the short one. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Rice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel shifted upfield. Trossard. And here's Jesus. And here's Trossard. Saka played out towards the right wing. White tries a cross. Van der Ven attempts a clearance.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rice. Simons.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has been cut short.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tell. Kudus. Now it's Solanke, and he's managed to get free. Solanke has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Escalation getting this one clear. Lovely feet. Tell. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gone for a throw-in. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Tell has it out wide and in space. That's Saar. He's had a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rice, aim forwards. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. White, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he thumps it clear.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tell, now he's off and running. Pedro Porro. Tell. João Palhinha. Played with finesse. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Saka succumbs to the pressure.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Simons. João Palhinha. Spence. Oh, nice touch. And here's Tell. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Saka, that's a delicate pass. Lewis Skelly flashes it across. Romero gets it clear.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Solanke. Udogi. Romero. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, can he get onto this? Palhinha. Tell. Kudus. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Van der Ven have it back and can go again. Tell. That's very neat. Rice getting this one clear. Romero shifted upfield. Here comes the corner. Only partially clear. Gabriel Jesus. Eze carries the ball down the right. And it's White. Gabriel Jesus providing an outlet on that flank. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, how will we look back on that?